analysts are already on edge, the charts are whispering a new trend, and somewhere in the background, a massive wallet just made its move. What's happening with Shiba Inu? The Christmas crypto crash has arrived, wiping out millions in a matter of hours. Is this the end of the rally, or just a massive shakeout before the next leg up? Let's break down the data and see the absolute truth. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Please note that by the time you see this video, some rates may have changed. Financial advice is not included in this video. The broader cryptocurrency market is experiencing a significant downturn this Tuesday, December 23rd, 2025. The total crypto market capitalization has fallen by approximately 2.4%, dropping to around $3.06 trillion. This sudden volatility comes at a time when many investors were expecting a Santa Claus rally, but instead, the market is facing a wave of selling pressure that has caught many off guard. The primary driver of this sentiment is the struggle of major assets like Bitcoin to maintain key psychological levels, with the leading cryptocurrency dipping below the $90,000 mark. For Shiba Inu, this market-wide correction is particularly impactful as it tests the resilience of the community and the strength of its current support levels. The timing of this crash, right in the middle of the holiday season, has led to a cascade of liquidations across various exchanges. This context is crucial because it sets the stage for the specific technical challenges that Shiba Inu is currently facing. The broader market's instability often amplifies the movements of altcoins, and Shiba Inu is no exception to this rule. As we look deeper into the data, it becomes clear that the current environment is one of high tension and strategic repositioning by both retail and institutional players. The main development today is a massive liquidation event that has seen around $250 million wiped from the market in just 24 hours. This represents a 27% increase in liquidation volume compared to the previous day, highlighting the severity of the current retracement. The majority of these liquidations were long positions, as traders who were betting on a price increase were forced out of their positions by the sudden downward move. Specifically for Shiba Inu, the token has encountered what technical analysts call a weekly death cross, a bearish signal that hasn't been seen in this capacity throughout 2025. This technical pattern occurred as the 50-week moving average crossed below the 200-week moving average, signaling potential long-term downward momentum. This event has shifted the immediate focus from growth to capital preservation for many holders. The emergence of the death cross is a significant milestone in Shiba Inu's price history for this year, and it serves as a warning to those who were expecting an immediate breakout. This development is not just a minor fluctuation, it is a structural shift in the technical outlook that requires careful monitoring in the coming weeks. Shiba Inu is trading at 712 units at the time of this report. This price movement reflects the broader market's bearish sentiment. As the token struggles to maintain its footing amidst the Christmas crash, the 24-hour trading volume for Shiba Inu has reached approximately $205 million, indicating a high level of activity as traders react to the price drop. The market cap of Shiba Inu currently stands at close to $4.29 billion. The price reversal has been swift, nullifying recent bullish attempts and leaving the token in a fragile technical state. The reaction in the market has been one of caution, with the fear and greed index hitting a level of 24, which signifies extreme fear among participants. This level of fear often leads to irrational selling, but it can also present opportunities for those with a long-term perspective. The price reaction is a direct consequence of the liquidations and the technical breakdown we discussed earlier. It is a clear indication that the market is currently dominated by sellers, and Shiba Inu is fighting an uphill battle to regain its previous momentum. The volatility is expected to continue as the market processes the recent liquidations and looks for a new equilibrium point. The burn rate for Shiba Inu has seen a dramatic crash overnight, falling significantly as price volatility increased. This reduction in burn activity suggests a temporary slowdown in community-led supply reduction efforts, which are often a key driver of positive sentiment. While some large transactions are still occurring, the overall velocity of the token has shifted toward exchange inflows. Large wallet accumulation has slowed down, with some whales moving their holdings to exchanges, possibly preparing for further sell-offs, or rebalancing their portfolios in response to the market crash. Technical evidence indicates that the relative strength index for Shiba Inu is currently hovering around 45, showing a lack of bullish momentum and a lean toward oversold conditions. These measurable activities provide a clear picture of a market that is currently in a defensive posture. The on-chain evidence is particularly telling because it shows that the smart money is also taking a step back. The crash in the burn rate is a red flag for those who rely on supply-side mechanics to support the price. Without the consistent pressure of token burns, the price is even more susceptible to the whims of the broader market. This technical and on-chain data combined paints a picture of a token that is currently searching for a bottom. The implications of the current weekly death cross could be long-lasting if Shiba Inu does not find immediate support. The nullification of the bullish cross suggests that the takeoff many were waiting for might be delayed until 2026. The broader market underperformance, led by Bitcoin's worst fourth quarter since 2018, is creating a difficult environment for altcoins to thrive. Shiba Inu may need to undergo a period of consolidation before any significant recovery can take place. The $250 million in liquidations have cleared out much of the over-leveraged positions, which could eventually lead to a more stable price floor. But the short-term outlook remains clouded by macroeconomic uncertainty and holiday season liquidity issues. The implications are clear. The path to recovery will not be a straight line. Investors need to be prepared for a period of sideways movement or even further downside before the technical outlook improves. The death cross is a lagging indicator, but its psychological impact on the market cannot be ignored. It often serves as a self-fulfilling prophecy, as traders sell in anticipation of further drops. This analysis suggests that patience will be the most valuable asset for Shiba Inu holders in the coming months. There is a mix of concern and diamond-hand resolve across social media platforms. Many long-term holders are viewing this dip as a potential buying opportunity, while others are expressing frustration at the timing of the crash. Work continues on background infrastructure despite the market turbulence. The developers are focused on long-term utility rather than short-term price action, urging the community to look past the current volatility. Prominent community figures emphasize the importance of the ecosystem's decentralized nature and the ongoing projects within the Shiba Inu space. Despite the extreme fear in the broader market, the core community remains active, discussing potential catalysts for a 2026 rebound. The developer reaction is particularly important because it provides a sense of stability in an otherwise chaotic market. By focusing on building and improving the network, the team is signaling that they are not deterred by short-term price fluctuations. This build-first mentality is what has allowed Shiba Inu to survive previous market cycles, and it remains a cornerstone of the project's identity. The community's reaction, while varied, shows that the core base of supporters is still very much engaged and looking for ways to support the ecosystem during these challenging times. In the short term, over the next week to 1 month, the 700 units level for Shiba Inu is a critical support zone. If the price falls below this, further downside could be expected as the market searches for a deeper floor. Looking further ahead, from 3 months to 3 years, the forecast remains tied to the broader recovery of the crypto market and the continued adoption of the Shibarium network. Some analysts predict that if Shiba Inu can navigate this bearish phase, it could be positioned for a strong performance in 2026. Key factors to watch include the stabilization of Bitcoin above $90,000 and any potential corporate partnerships that could bring new utility to the Shiba Inu ecosystem. The long-term outlook depends heavily on the successful execution of the project's roadmap and the return of bullish sentiment to the overall market. What to watch specifically is the interaction between the 50-week and 200-week moving averages. A reversal of the death cross would be a major bullish signal. Additionally, the recovery of the burn rate will be a key indicator of community health. The forecast is cautious but not entirely bleak, as the underlying fundamentals of the project continue to evolve. While the current data shows significant challenges, it is important to maintain a balanced perspective. The primary risk for Shiba Inu remains its high correlation with the broader market and its susceptibility to sudden liquidation events. Cautionary points include the recent crash in the burn rate and the bearish technical signals that could lead to further price depreciation. However, market cycles often include these types of shakeouts to remove speculative excess and prepare for the next phase of growth. Investors should be aware of the red flags, such as continued extreme fear and the potential for further macroeconomic shocks that could impact liquidity. It is essential to approach the market with a clear strategy and an understanding of the inherent risks involved in meme-based assets during periods of high volatility. A balanced view recognizes both the potential for recovery and the very real possibility of further losses. Risk management should be the top priority for anyone looking to navigate the current Shiba Inu market. By understanding the risks and maintaining a long-term perspective, investors can better position themselves for whatever the market brings next. The current situation is a reminder that the crypto market is as unforgiving as it is rewarding, and Shiba Inu is at the center of this dynamic. The Christmas crash has certainly left its mark on the market today. With millions liquidated and Shiba Inu facing tough technical hurdles, the road ahead looks challenging. But as we've seen before, the community's resilience is often the key to a comeback. Stay tuned as we continue to track every move in this fast-paced story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of Shiba Inu news updates. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.